Good evening, everyone, and thanks again for joining in. If this is your second time here today, you may be wondering, Merlin, why are you streaming again? Well, as soon as I finished my first stream this afternoon, I looked at my schedule for the rest of the week, and it is the end of the fiscal quarter, so I've been quite busy at work. I'm looking at all my different all of my different things that I need to do, and I'm like, I might not have time to do everything I want. But I'm free right now. I am free right now, so I figured I would do the stream. And as you guys can see from the bottom, right down there in the stream title, we are unboxing the Gone Hacking Studios Rare. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. If you guys have never heard of this board before, check it out. Check it out. It is a 75% keyboard that is seamless, screwless, and very expensive. But here, let's go look at some of the pictures here, right there. It has an exploded layout, function row, rightmost column, and arrow keys. Check it out. Check it out. If you're a big fan of 75%, highly consider this. Definitely highly consider this. See, it is a currently in group buy board. So let me paste that into chat right there so you guys can all follow along as we look at this and as we unbox it. I've actually been following this for quite some time, and if you're wondering why I've been following this, it's because this is designed by a group of Filipinos, and as many of you know, I am Filipino myself, so I am definitely in favor and definitely in big support of my fellow Filipinos and their endeavors in our hobby. So yeah, wow, look at that back. Super shiny, really pretty. Wow. So yeah, in fact, I believe Alexotos has reviewed this board and done a build stream already, and this board that I'm unboxing tonight came directly from Alexotos. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it looks. So if you caught his stream, then you already know what this board looks like. That. Oh yeah, Big Walrus, that is a message from earlier, but I am still drinking water. I've been very thirsty today. I guess that's what happens when you go on a run. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the descriptions right here. Specifications. Let's see. 4.1 kilograms. What is that in pounds for all of us United States folks? 4.1 kilograms is roughly 9 pounds. 9 pounds, 6.9 degree typing angle. Interesting. What else? There's a daughter board, dampening, silicon dampening on the full plate, silicon bump on strips, a fastener kit, carbon fiber, dark full plate, dark half plate. So many different add-ons here. Well, but yeah, here we go. That's a nice cross-sectional of the board. You can see that orange bit seems to be the dampener in between. Very cool. Oh, interesting. That's a burger mount of sorts. Burger mount / top mount. Personally speaking, though, I've never been truly satisfied with any kind of burger mounting. So I'm quite curious to see how this board will turn out. I will be building this at some point in the near future, but tonight I am specifically just unboxing it. What we see. Anyway, now while I'm talking about this, let's turn on some music. Let's do this one. I don't anticipate to be here very long, simply because it's already about 9 p.m. here in Seattle. So let's try and keep this at just about an hour. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Usually people have questions and all that. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, without further ado, let's go open this. Let's go open this. You believe Alex is from the Toronto? Yep. Oh man, okay, I definitely cannot keep this on my desk. This is just ginormous packaging. Oh my gosh. This is why it's heavy. It's in a Pelican case. Jeez. What is this? Hold on. Let me put this For a sec. Holy crap. Holy crap, this isn't a Pelican case. That is some secure taping, I know, right? Jeez, okay, let's see if I can adjust my camera a bit to give me a wider angle here. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. I want a little bit wider. There we go. A little bit wider. Jeez. Whew. That's how you protect the keyword. I know, right? Alright. Unboxing. Here we go. The heck? Wow. I see what looks to be PCBs. Yeah, these look to be PCBs. PCB, PCB, PCB. Yep. PCBs. I see a plate. Oh wow. That's why it's so heavy. They sent me literally every plate possible. But that's the brass one, that's the silicon dampener, that's what looks to be carbon fiber and aluminum. Wow. Okay. Very nice. And that's what the actual board is. Looks like it's already built because I can feel some keycaps. So I believe this is the one that Alexotos built. So if you guys want to catch the actual build stream of his, you can go over to his channel. Oh my gosh, that is heavy. That is, like, I'm an owner of a Xeno 75, one of the heavier 75% in our hobby, but this is by far another level. And Bessa says, is that a new mouse? Yes, it is. This is the Ploopy mouse, one of the very first QMK powered mice that I've ever seen. Holy cow, this is... Whew. Wow. Actually, no, I don't feel keycaps, but I feel switches. Gwen says, hey Merlin, hello to you too. Thanks for joining in. I know it's getting pretty late for you there on the East Coast. And yeah, today we are unboxing the GHS.RAR Gone Hacking Studios. Whew. Yeah, they only have 3 units that are going around for demo, so which is why, you know, I'm getting one that's already pre-built by Alexotos himself. Penner Madness says, what are the advantages of QMK in a mouse? Honestly, other than programmability, which I don't know what its advantages are on a mouse yet, I don't really know. There it is. Whew. I really like the layout, and I absolutely love these thick bezels. This is really good looking board. I liked how it looked in the photos, but seeing it up close is just wonderful. Here, let me adjust my camera angle again. That thing is thick, I know, extremely thick and pretty darn heavy if you ask me. See, the back is gonna be, oh. There we go. You guys can see another image. Hello! Hello! And this is why it's heavy. That entire bottom piece is... Whew! That entire bottom piece is thick. Dang. Yeah, it's got my fingerprints on it already, unfortunately. Nice ceilings, I know, right? You guys can see my camera up there. Hello, and my mic. Hello, hello. Yeah, that's brass for you guys. That is brass. Holy crap, that is... Oh, that is one heavy keyboard. Jeez. Okay, so I've got this thing about like heavy keyboards. While they feel quality, you know, like it's not always true that heavy means quality, but when it's heavy, like it's like, oh, this is a nice solid piece of metal, feels very good. But for me, the optimum keyboard weight for a 75% would probably be around 5 pounds, 5 to 6 pounds. 9 pounds like this? No way. No way at all. That's just... Whew. You know, I was showing over the group buy page earlier, which I can paste in chat again. But look, you guys saw what the board looks like, right? Now look at the price. Look at the price. $580. $580. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So yeah, here we go. This is a layout that I really like, which is one reason why I picked up an ID80, you know, about a year ago. I liked having the arrow key split out like this, the function row removed, and the rightmost column moved away as well. Of course, this guy has a little bit more on the columns right here. And yeah, this definitely, if this is on one end of the weight spectrum, this one is on the other end. This one is so light, super light, 120 bucks compared with 580 for this guy. But yeah, that's insane. That is insane. These ones are running linears or KS3s, get around KS3s. Yeah, also on this price spectrum, of course. Yeah, wow, this is insane. Let's see. I should probably put in some keycaps. Do I have any spare keycaps here that I could just throw on? Probably. I'm gonna have to look around. Minty Boy says, have you ever reviewed the Idobao? I built it and I unboxed it, but I don't think I've ever actually reviewed it. But anyone who's asked, I've really just given my own take on it and whatnot. Do you think that's the price because of all the brass? I do agree with you. This is a very, very heavy board. Yeah, let's see. Let's go get some keycaps so I can do a typing test. I'm quite curious how the carbon fiber plate, the carbon fiber half plate will make the board sound and feel. Because just right now, just typing on the switches, there is a lot of flex. Let's zoom all the way in, right? Zoom all the way in. You can see all the switches just flexing up and down. If you guys can see that. Future Depression says, did you receive the Phantom yet? No, I did not. It should be here sometime next week. Next week, or who knows? Who knows, really? Take a look at one of the PCBs. There we go. Flex cuts. Flex cuts. Version 13, August 2020. I see Underglow RGBs. I see USB daughter board input right there. I'm curious who made the PCB. I wonder who. Gone Hacking Studios, they've got their QR code right there that you can scan. Yeah, I'm very curious to see who did this. Like, I suspect it might be Gondolindrum. I suspect it might do Gondolindrum. Here. I know Gondolindrum only uses STM chips. That's all he knows. But this is actually an Atmega 32U4, so I take that back. It might not be Gondolindrum. I do see what looks to be an ESD protection chip, so that's good. Very good right there. What else can I see here? 2 flex cuts right there. That's probably why when I'm typing here, I feel it's super flexy. Like it's a plateless build, but plateless along with the flex cut, it's going to be very bouncy. Super bouncy. Okay. Not bad. Cool. Okay. Well, I do want to take it apart just because I would love to see what the daughter board looks like. Bag for Greg says Ploopy Mouse. Yes, Ploopy Mouse indeed. Ploopy Mouse indeed. Just got this past weekend actually. I'll be reviewing it sometime in the near future. Here, let's try and take this apart. Let's try and take this apart. They did say no screws, so how'd you open this? Lots of 75% builds. I know, right? How do I like the lip on the rare? I actually quite like it. This is very much my design aesthetic right here. I like thick bezels. I like thick lips like this. I like it. I like it a lot. However, I would prefer to not have a board this heavy. This is just too much. So right now I'm actually trying to figure out how to open the darn thing. How would you open this darn thing? Like I'm looking at the diagram right here. It looks like there are screws that go in from the bottom. But alright, let me rewatch that again. Hopefully this isn't a violation of Twitch terms of service by showing other content here. If not, when I edit it and put it on YouTube, I'll just take this part off. Looks like what's he doing there? He's using some tool of sorts. Oh, it's just a regular hex tool. I should be able to do that, right? Very curious about this board. Will I be able to go deep enough, right? Alright, so it looks like there are... Oops, not what I wanted. There we go, okay. Looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8. Okay. Doesn't seem to be big enough. Try. Nope. Not it either. Have to keep trying. Is that weight being held up by those small screws? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Can't seem to... Like, I did not see any tools that came with this. Abjad says, is this the second stream where you're not building an Able earlier today? That was yesterday. Time flies so fast, right? Now, as I was explaining at the beginning of the stream, I looked at my schedule for the week, and I saw that it was extremely packed. Got quite a lot of deadlines to finish up at work, so I was wondering if I would actually have time to do this at all during the week. And the answer was I might as well do it right now since I'm free, you know? All that stuff. Might as well do it now because I'm free, rather than later. But I honestly don't know. I don't know. There was no tool that came with the board. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting design, but it kind of reminds me of how complex even like the Chinese boards are. Abject Redeemed Hydrate, thank you. So hopefully I'm doing this right. But yeah, I feel like I can't go deep enough. That's not... I need to go all the way in there. Yeah, that's not suits. No, with my given tool set right now, I don't think I can go deep enough. I need to find like an actual... There. Got some spare tools right here for different boards. Let's just see if this fits. Yeah, this one's way too thin. Need something thicker. Oh, this is like the right length. I need something thicker. Yeah, pretty sure it didn't come with the tools, so don't know what to do. Might not be able to actually take it apart. Okay, there are no tools. Screw type list is on the website, says lack 29. Is it? Here. Well, I do have the right screw type. I just don't have the right length. Right? This is not long enough. I can't, like, I can do the bottom ones, but the ones on top, I can't go to all the way in. So yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Oh well. With that said, let's just do a typing test since I can't take this board apart without looking for something longer. Board innovation outrunning standard tools. Well, here's the thing. Like, if you guys remember my NK65 review, I talked about how that the very first edition had a bunch of like T6 screws, right? And I made the point that for people who like to tinker, someone who tinkers a lot would have the correct bits, such as myself, but people who are new to the community but also want to tinker may not be able to do it. So I made that comment. I think I can make a similar comment to this. Jeez, okay, with SA, I always get confused as to how to populate this rightmost column. So let's just pick what I have. At least pick a home key right there. Home key, where are you? I see you. Home key. Not the right profile, unfortunately. It is what it is. And then I'll do the page up and page down. There's the end key right there. Oh well. Not quite the right profile. Hello, Cho, redeemed hydrate, thank you. Okay, there we go. There we go. Here we go. Sounds pretty good. Alexotos did a great job in building the board. Sounds great. I feel that the switches are all lubed properly. Stabilizers are lubed properly as well. You know, sounds good. Ah. Let's try another one. There we go. Hey, not bad. 143 words per minute on a profile that I really do not like with 100% accuracy. Not bad. Not bad, Merlin. There, let me show you guys a better view of the board. in all its glory. Oh, check it out. Once again, this is a currently running group buy. Look at how chonky that is. Holy crap. I've already put all these fingerprints on it. Look at that, you guys can see me. Hello! That's quite thick. Yeah, it is also quite heavy. It's 4.1 kilograms, or roughly 9 pounds. Don't hurt your back lifting it. Yeah, I think 9 pounds is, you know, if it's as a weight, it's fine, but as a keyboard, no way. Yeah, definitely not. Alright, so initial reactions. Like, I will be playing with this board for a few more days just to try it out. I'll probably figure out how to open it once I get the right tools. But initial reactions for the Gone Hacking Studios RAR is that, number one, it's a little bit too heavy. My ideal weight for a 75% is roughly 5 to 6 pounds. This one's about 3 pounds over. Like, 3 pounds may not be, may not seem a lot, but when it's 9 pounds, it becomes a little unwieldy for me. You know? Also, oh, hold on. Let me play the music again. Also, I'm looking at the price. 580 bucks. 580. This is someone earlier was commenting how this is basically Iron and Key Cult pricing, new pricing, right? And Gone Hacking Studios, this is like their first board, so people are wondering, you know, like, is this actually, can they actually do this? Can they actually do this? Are they going to be successful? Like, who are they to command such high prices? Like, personally, I look at this, for what they're selling, I think it's worth it. 580, look at, if you look at the board, look at how much brass is in it, and the quality of the PCB, 580 is definitely worth it. However, to me, for me, is it worth it? The answer is no, simply because I prefer much lighter boards. And what else? What else was I going to say? Yeah, so mainly because I prefer much lighter boards, and at the same time, I'm actually not a fan of this right here. I'm not a fan of a very shiny bottom aesthetically, and you can probably guess why with the number of fingerprints that I have on it already. Not really my type. If I were buying this board, I would like to have the option to have this weight replaced with something like polycarb, especially since the PCB does have RGB underglow, right? Like, I'm looking at their website right here, and I'm not seeing any pictures of the RGB underglows lit up, or any case that allows you to do so. So I'd much rather like something that would show it. Like, am I an RGB fanboy? Sometimes, you know, sometimes. But yeah, I guess in conclusion, my biggest critique of this board is that it's too heavy. It's too heavy for me. But other pluses, it comes in the layout that I like for a 75% keyboard. I'm not so sure if I like this half plate design, because just right now as I'm typing on it, just like, you know, I'm just lightly typing on it, I can see the whole thing bend, and that kind of worries me, to be honest. That kind of worries me. Like right now, I'm just pushing the keys, like the keycaps further in to make sure they're seated, and I see so much bending here. It's not something I like, because Not only was it a half plate design, but the PCB itself has flex cuts, so this might be a little too flexy for me. Switch Doctor says I would spend all my time polishing the bottom to get rid of fingerprints. I know, right? You know, Alexotos, I am a fan of yours. If you're watching this, I wish you would have kept your fingerprint on, so I could have kept it. Creepy? Yes. Kids love flex, says Kajata. Yeah, I don't know. Would have preferred like a polycarb bottom, or maybe, you know, if not shiny, then maybe like a matte one, right? But who knows? Who knows? I do really like this layout. I like this separated out function row, separated out arrow keys, and rightmost column. The F13 key that's right here, I personally have never like found a use for F13 even on a TKL or like on a 75 like this. I think maybe on a second revision of this board, this would have looked great as a rotary knob of sorts. Rotary knob, or maybe even a OLED, right? OLED, or what else can they put here? RGBs. Who knows, right? But yeah, other than that, I really like this layout. This is definitely the 75% layout that I like. And I also like the fact that they have center mount USB in a USB-C daughter board. Looks really good. Brent says, I think it's pointless to spend so much time making the bottom of the board look good. Like, it'll never really get seen. Sure, but, you know, it's kind of like knowing that it's there gives you a lot of pride. If you remember the duck boards always had internal weights, and the internal weights were always extremely elaborate. I remember going to NorCal meetups in which people would open their duck boards. Like, you couldn't even type on the board anymore because it was opened up, just so they could showcase the weight. It's a flex when you pick the board up and the bottom looks as good as the top. Magic says, just got here, could you show off the bottom of the board again? Yeah, sure. It looks much messier this time around since I've been touching it with all my fingerprints. See that? All these fingerprints. Here, you guys can see my face there, and you can hide some of the fingerprints. So thick. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, just not for me. Not for me. See, I really like their logo right here. Very tasteful. What's the built weight? The site said it was 9 pounds. Yeah, this is super heavy. You could definitely hurt someone very badly with this. If you smack them in the head, you could definitely hurt someone very, very badly with this. Yeah, this is probably... I'd say this is the heaviest board in my room right now. Yeah, I think it is. It's the heaviest board in my room right now. It's heavier than my Jane even, which was... Yeah, I think, yeah, it was definitely heavier than my Jane. Yep, that's definitely heavier. See, oh man, it's difficult. Here's my Jane right here. Fully built Jane as well. Brass weight as well, but, you know, not as heavy as this. Also a much larger board, still not as heavy as this. So yeah, dang. So yeah, it's been, yeah, it's quite the surprise for me if a board can be this heavy. Ting of being one says, dude, I can't tell you how much this stream has helped me. Going through some really deep depression, it's really helped lift me out of it. Oh man, I'm glad I was able to help you with that. Thank you for being so positive and just loving everyone in chat and making us laugh our asses off daily. I try. I feel like I'm somewhat successful. You've been looking for a good LGBTQ stream for a long time. Well, all are welcome here, regardless of of how you identify. As long as you like keyboards, you are welcome here. You know, as long as we, you know, like the same things. Come on. If you don't like keyboards, come. I will definitely make you like keyboards. See, Kajata says, bro, I walk with 10 pounds of weights on my ankles. Nice. Merlin is just flexing now. Yeah, showing off my little TTR Jane here. Yeah, because like prior to this board, this was the heaviest board in my collection. And in probably a week, this will still be the heaviest board in my collection. Because this is not mine. I will have to move this over to the next streamer. Yeah, man. Another thing that I mentioned earlier was I could not figure out how to open it. It is a seamless and screwless design, but it looks like there are things that you unlock on the sides here. I unfortunately did not have the right tool. While I had the right bit, the bit that I was using was not long enough. Like it needed to be this long, but you know, I'm just using like a iFixit kit right here, so I was probably a few centimeters shy. So can't take the board apart, unfortunately. I was very curious about what the daughter board looked like and how everything fit together, but yeah, like I said, can't do that tonight. Is LED leaking? Not that I can see. Like the only LEDs that I saw on the PCB were on the back. But like as it is right now, like honestly, you know what? I wonder if they have VIA support on this board yet. Let me just open up VIA. No, this board is not VIA enabled. But if I can get the board opened up, I may be able to put it in. I'm just gonna reach out to GHS sometime this week and be like, hey, do you guys need firmware support? Because I could definitely do it for you if you can help me out on how to like open it up. So here, let me show you. I'm not seeing it show up in VIA. All it's showing up is my poopy mouse right here. How much is this? This is a $580 board on Group Buy. It's quite expensive. Yeah, I feel like if you are into heavy boards, like if you guys remember the S7 Elephant, that thing was heavy on its own, but you also had the brass option. If that's something that you like, if you're into stuff like this, like that, then definitely consider getting this guy. Just because it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. I really wish that I liked it more, you know? I just don't. Which is surprising since 75% is one of my favorite layouts. In fact, I have a 7V coming in. And I also asked if I could review the Jelly Epoch. You know? Rajata says 24 pounds? What's 24 pounds? Are you referring to the S7 Elephant? Was that 24 pounds? Brass elephant. Ah, yes, there we go. 24 pounds brass elephant. Matte black is so meh. Well, there are definitely other colors available. Here, let's go look. See? Other colors available for this board is gray, black, silver, matte silver, I guess. Look, you can also mix and match. But yeah, I get you. I wish there were other colors available, like rose gold, a nice blue, maybe even a green, a white, like an E-white would be nice. It looks more Cerakoted than anode. Yeah, I guess it's to contrast like the shininess. Because sometimes anodization can look relatively shiny. So when you pair it with something as shiny as this, you know, it's weird. Oh man. False Sprite says teal, please. Teal? A teal color on this? Yeah, that would look good too. That would look good too, but I think as of now, the group buy is only available in those 3 colors which I mentioned. Silver, black. Oh wait, there's also a Scarlet edition, which is their limited edition, which I believe if you had joined in the group buy yesterday was the closing time, and they're sending out like emails today or something to let people know who won any of the Scarlets. So yeah. Sebastian says, did you get a Leaf 65? No, I did not. I did not get a Leaf 65. Alright, well, it's 10:13 right now. If no one has any other questions, I'll probably close out the stream. You'll probably see me comment more on this board as the week progresses. I do have other streams lined up. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Granted, I do swap around boards a lot. Just not really sure you'll see it as often as the other boards. Man, all this flex. So what's my 10-second take on the rare? It's a good board, looks good, but too heavy for me. Right? Yeah, I personally probably would not buy this board. But if they made it lighter, if they made it cheaper, then yeah, got me in. Alright, I guess that's a good note to like end on. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I also stream group buy news. So if you're interested in upcoming group buys or stuff that's ending this week, make sure you tune in tomorrow evening, 7:30 p.m. PST. I will not be ending this late. Normally those streams end quite a bit earlier, so make sure you tune in then. Anyway, once again, this was the unboxing of the GHS.RAR built by Alexotos. All I did was do a typing test and comment how it felt. But yeah, this will be on YouTube in hopefully the next 24-30 hours. We'll see. Alright guys, thanks for joining in, and I will catch you tomorrow evening. Alright guys, bye bye.